Cool. Okay, here we go. Just going to play some Master Duel today because I feel like playing a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! And that's all. And I'm probably just going to be doing I don't know what deck I'll use. Hello. Just playing a bit of Master Duel and trying to decide which of the three usable decks I'll end up using for most of this. Probably just Dragon Maid. I think that's the best one I have in terms of viability. Edit deck. Not that one. This is different than Magic the Gathering because this is gonna be Yu-Gi-Oh, which is I don't know how Magic works, but this is a decent bit different. We'll do that. Swap that. We'll swap to that. I just wanna we'll use the Cyber's Field. There. That should be everything. Yeah, so this is different than both of those. This is Yu-Gi-Oh, which is much different. It does have a show, but it's also a card game because of the fact that it was originally based on a manga that had just made the game up and called it Duel Monsters, and then it got very popular in Japan as a concept, so it ended up becoming a real game. And generally, the concept of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a lot faster than Pokemon or Magic the Gathering. Can go ahead and activate this. And Max Seed. Okay. It's kind of not like Magic the Gathering specifically. We'll just use the level 7 and this, I guess. It's not really... Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a lot faster than Magic the Gathering, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Tends to be a lot more effect driven, which means you have a lot more going on in a given turn. Or one or lower when it, okay, on this card. Boom. Activate effect. Then we face up. Special summon. Select. We can just go ahead and use both of those. Summon a link monster, which then I think I messed up. Oh well. First time using this deck. So it's bound to happen, but yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh's generally a much faster paced game than Magic is. So we'll see how fast typically this is. We'll see. Wait, did I break the game? Oh, confirm. Oops, that's the only thing I could target. Which, now lets me choose. I don't know. We'll just choose this. It's a pretty decent card. Yeah, so basically all that this game is a bunch of just chaining random effects together until you get stuff together enough for you to be able to get big things onto field and then win game through big things on field. I should have put that in defense mode. It's gonna die and I'm gonna take a good bit of damage because of it, which is my fault. I played poorly because they can attack into it and that'll all go through, and I should have checked the monster that I summoned before I'd summoned the link monster, but I didn't because I'm a filthy casual and I forgot that if I didn't have a plan, I may have just like messed the entire thing up by doing so. I mean, technically it can't can survive this turn, but not by much. Well, anyways, okay. Did they just surrender or did they disconnect? They surrendered when they were winning? Okay. That's Yu-Gi-Oh, I guess. What? Okay. Cool. Oh, I got Blue-Eyed Silver Zombie. What a useless card. Legacy pack ticket. Okay. Okay. I don't know what just happened. Okay, this time we're going against someone a little better. Let's see. You're going second. Okay, that figures. Typically, going first can be a bit of an advantage. So let's see how they do. General concept of what we're doing is just big monster does big damage. You want to kill your opponent. Okay, so they're playing a Blue Eyes deck. That's interesting. So because they're playing a Blue Eyes deck, they're going to have some high power monsters, which also means that I'm going to have to deal with said high power monsters to try and keep my field strong enough where they can't just plow through anything I put down. Though I also don't want to necessarily Maiden of White. Okay, that's a card I've not seen before. But I kind of like playing against real people. It makes it so I have to think more for this, at least for this game. I mean, it's a card game. I mean, the reason Yu-Gi-Oh is interesting is because you play it against other people, though that's kind of a personal opinion. Some people will probably say they prefer the like solo games where they just replay iconic duels from the anime. Okay, so as they go, they're gonna keep chaining, so they have something they're working towards polymerization wise. I have no idea what their extra deck has, so that does not tell me much. But it's only a 2 material fusion monster, which means it can't be... Oh. Xyz summoning. Okay, why add a polymerization? Interesting play, we'll see. Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. Draw phase. Okay. Once per turn, you can discard one. And your hand. We're gonna go ahead, play Dragon Maid Changeover. Playing a game against a person is not like gambling necessarily. It kind of is. I guess if you don't like playing against people, but I mean, like, there's not like that many toxic decks people can play here. I want to keep one of you. You can send the top 3 cards. This turn, that one's good. Your deck. So we'll select this and this. Face up, attack position. I guess you could say it is like gambling with your sanity, but I don't know. I feel like that's a little overkill. Okay, we'll summon her. Special summon it wants me to, but that's not gonna be good for me. We can send it. Yeah. I mean, yes, in general, you're gonna have to deal with gambling with your sanity if you play like against people. That's kind of just how it goes. And Blue Eyes Jet Dragon is being annoying. Well, return it to the hand. God dang it. Main phase 2. There's nothing else I can do. I'm gonna lose. I mean, like, all games in general are just a little different with how they work. There's no shot I win this. I kind of top decked. That I don't know. I don't feel that. I don't get that angry when I play competitive games. Honestly, I just kind of do whatever. And I just play for fun. Which means I just do whatever I feel like. No, that wouldn't have worked. That sounds like an anger issue thing. Like, I like chess. I think chess is fun. There's actually this game on like Steam that's a small like chess game. Wow, I have literally no effects I can chain. How amazing. Okay. I mean, if you want to always know that you're equally matched in chess, you could buy I mean, once you have if you have something that can play it, you can get 5-dimensional chess with multiversal time travel on Steam. That's a version of chess where no one knows what they're doing, and no matter what, everyone's just as confused as you are. And we lose, yeah. They just kind of had a better hand. No, I did not want to follow them. I was not trying to do that. I was not thinking. Well, how did I rank up from losing a battle? What? Okay. Love, Yu-Gi-Oh. Listen, Master Duel is weird. Okay, profile. Ooh. People can see who I follow or what my ID is, and well, don't think I can actually check. Oh well. Receive all. Thank you. Okay, go away. Thank you. All missions. Receive all. I'm just getting all of this stuff gone because it's gonna bother me if I don't. Okay, there. I just like playing this game for fun though. But woo, I have a good bit of free currency now. We can switch decks, but I'm just gonna keep using it. I mean, it's early in a new season. There's gonna be some people lower, there's gonna be some people with better decks who are a little lower at the start right now. But we're just playing for fun. Having a love-hate relationship with chess, I feel like, is kind of normal though. Okay. We're setting that. We're gonna set you. And target one. Yeah, we're just gonna have to normal summon him. Come on. Honestly, yeah, that one's pretty good. Because now if he's destroyed, it'll go to the graveyard, and on my next turn I can get this to the graveyard. Probably. Hopefully. Effect activate. And it resolves in order. They're gonna have a chance to do their stuff. Okay. Arcbrave Dragon. We'll set you. You need 2 tributes. But next turn I can tribute both of those, then their effect will activate, and then what'll end up happening is I get to be able to Mirror Force. Honestly, I'm fine with that. Cool. I mean, there's nothing I can activate in the graveyard. It's fine. But now that they're in the graveyard, I can use, I think, this next turn. Maybe. Yeah, I can use that next turn. Summon a boss monster of mine out. Though I don't know why they're playing Mirror Force, because that generally is considered a not amazing card. But, you know, it's fine. We just keep going. Activate our trap cards and then move on. And we keep drawing even though okay. Well, we're gonna activate this effect. Well, I guess that's the only one I'm allowed to. We'll use both of those. Face up attack position. Polymerization effect comes out. That's we'll set that. Those effects are really bad right now because I don't have enough defense on the field. Until I can, and I'm not attacking until I can at least have some protection on my Dragon Maids, or on my Dragon Maid, to prevent instant cancellation of any effects that I pull. So we just let them do whatever. And if we click our blue eyes, they do little tricks. Which means I typically just play around while I have downtime because I get bored easy. Cancel. It's not gonna be good right now. Returning it to the hand will only hurt me at the moment. In the graveyard. Cool, so they're gonna special summon. Yeah, I don't want to chain that still at the moment because right now it's pretty useless. Right this second, at least. No. No. Literally, its only two effects are pretty useless for me. To the graveyard, draw that many cards. Okay, so that's just a draw power card. Probably not great, but you know, we'll live. No. And they're just... Cancel, stop it. God, I wish you could just like choose to skip an effect for a rest of a turn if you know it won't be used. So I guess you could just not, I could have just not activated it at all, but that's kind of stupid. End phase. And now it turns to my phase. Nurse Dragon Maid. Standby phase. Main phase. If you do Okay. While this card is in your graveyard, you can target one Dragon Maid monster you control and add this card to your hand, and if you do, return that monster. Yeah, that's useless. 2 dragon monsters, 2 level 4, I don't have or 2 level 8, which I also don't have. If I look at the other effect, I mean, I could technically activate effect. No, I don't. So we can select that now. Wait, I can select that and then that. Now I get Dragon Maid, Xiao. Card or effect, quick effect, you can negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. Also after that, return this card to the extra deck, and if you do, special summon 1 House Dragon Maid from your extra deck. You can only use each effect of Dragon Maid Xiao once per turn. Okay, pretty simple. Can't use that at the moment. Standby phase is gone. Okay. And then we'll get off a direct attack. I could return that. Okay. So we'll select this, confirm. Wow. Just didn't let me. Okay. That's cool, I guess. Whatever. I messed up. I shouldn't have activated that. Welp. We'll see how this plays out. As I continue to make mistake after mistake. Well. We'll see. Okay, that did not do much, so now we're just gonna have to hope I draw something useful. Card this card, then. And activate effect. We're gonna put Nurse Dragon Maid back because she can be useful if we draw her. So we're just gonna see what happens. Because we are not doing this, not playing the best possible Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay. The Dark Magicians. Okay. Here we go. Well. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Just come on, dude. Just use the attack. And we keep going. End phase. Draw. Okay. Good job. I just lost this. It's fine though. We only made less mistakes. I might switch off of Dragon Maids, but I'm slowly learning how to play the deck and, you know. What's the harm? Okay, why are they like continuing to set up like they're really worried that one of the cards on my back row is going to be like something that like just destroys everything. Real paranoid. Yeah, I know. I'm fine losing. That's fine. I'm not upset. Yeah. Go away. Let's try this again. This time we're gonna actually not return cards to my hand for no reason. Because that's a really dumb decision. I don't have the Fleur archetype. I genuinely, I just don't. At the moment, I'm just playing. I have a couple. I have a little bit of a good bit of free like currency I could use, but I don't think it's a structure deck. So unless I just start opening packs and hoping I can like pull it, I'm just kind of stuck with what I got for now of just my dragon decks. Okay. Okay. Now I'm just waiting as they slowly decide what they're gonna do. It's very again, target one banish that target. Yeah. Send one dragon monster from your deck to the graveyard, then if that monster in your graveyard is no. Oh my god. I didn't realize people slow played on Master Duel. What? Oh my god. Me just rereading my cards to like remind myself what they do as I... Okay. Didn't realize slow playing was a strategy on Master Duel. What is this? That's like pretty... Meh. Oh my god. Finally. Dude, did they tab out? What happened? That should not have taken that long, but okay. Activate Dragon Shrine. I do have this, so I can just go ahead and send that, and then I can send another one. I don't know if any of you have grid. I mean, is it? No. That target. And not. Don't think I have anything that uses graveyard effects. From your hand. Actually, I think sending that is yeah, tribute this card, special summon one dragon type monster from your hand or graveyard except Assault Wyvern. We'll go ahead, set that. Battle. Main 2. And I should have just skipped to end, because why would I clash that? Your hand or graveyard. But yeah, so that trap is going to be really good once I get the option to chain it. Sometime this century. Okay. Well, anyways, I guess after this duel I should probably go back to the shop and look into some of the other stuff I can buy structure deck wise, because at least structure deck and or structure deck or pack wise, so I can try and get a little bit more built up. Will at least let me do a bit more. Yeah. Okay. And we're just waiting. God. Well, guess we can talk about like the new frame break cards that Yu-Gi-Oh's releasing later this year. I think they look kind of cool, but otherwise I think they look a little harder to read, and I don't see them actually seeing play aside from like locals, because I feel like in any competitive most people just buy the cheaper card because they know their hopes and dreams won't last long enough before Konami crushes everything by banning like specific cards that just ruin their deck. Oop. Okay. And they surrendered. Okay. The Master Duel experience. I swear. The Master Duel experience is literally just play game, have person, rage quit, or surrender, and then get currency. Oh wow, I got the Karibo profile picture. Wow, how cool. What is there even to test out? Black Wings. Ooh. Magician, Recontact, Cybernetic, Rage of Cypher, Spellbook, Burning Spirits. Not much. Don't know what legacy. Well, guess. Yeah, I'll just use all 7 legacy tickets really quick and we can play gambling on stream. Oh my god, it's a gold pack. I don't know what that means. Oh, it just means there's a really rare card in it, an ultra rare. Nice. Probably an secret rare or higher, or ultra rare or higher. I don't know like the rarity tiers off the top of my head. Wow, humanoid slime. Humanoid slime. Solar ray. Wow, these are cards that exist. Puppet Master, I think, is considered like decent. Destroyer Golem. Okay. Wow. What normal packs are there? A whole new world, and then there's just the secret packs. Aerial Superiority. Birth of Challenger. Sure. We can open 10 packs, and this has a Molcharmy and and Ash Blossom, which are both good cards, so okay. A Dimension Fissure sounds interesting. Drink is a card of all time. Not really usable most of the time. Trap Trick. Ash Blossom! Yo, the most annoying card that literally everyone hates. Or most people hate in Yu-Gi-Oh! Hey, we have Ash Blossom now. The best pull of my life. And like everything else seems fine. Oh my god, what? Did I just like What? Living Fossil, Chaos Hunter. I know Living Fossil can be good. Can be. Oh my god, this is so slow. Didn't realize how slow this is. Trap trick. Oh my god, Lava Golem. Kill me. I do not like Lava Golem or Burn decks. Wow. Yep, I do play Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now I'm sitting in Purgatory of Packs on Master Duel. And only one card that I've pulled I know is good. 'Cause I pulled Ash Blossom. Okay. I don't know if any of these are good. You know what? Sure. Okay. So cool, I unlocked the ability to pay to open packs for 24 hours. Thanks, Konami. Let's see if I get any good cards for the structure deck I own already. Well, don't know if Dragon Maid Sendoff is good. A pendulum card. That's a thing. Why are they just trying to get me to open more packs? Konami, stop trying to get me addicted to gambling. Origins of the Galaxy. What is this even? Oh, this is a deck that exists. Oh, yeah, I've seen those played before. I'm good. Those look annoying. Spiral, Spear Strike, Blackwing's Pride. Could get a second Dragon Maid to order. That probably wouldn't be terrible. Contact Universe. Rage of Cypher. Spellbook of Prophecy. I don't know what to... I genuinely don't play Master Duel enough to know if any of these are good. I play way too casually. I could check Heroes Union out. I mean, Vortex of Magic might be good. Oh yeah, I saw someone play this deck. Or a similar one. Oh, I don't spend money on the game. I do not want to spend money on this, quite honestly. Konami is gonna have a hard time getting me to spend money on virtual cardboard to get a deck that will get nerfed in like probably 2 or 3 months. Like, not, I mean, kind of. It's more you just have to know you're not gonna be here spending a ton constantly on like cosmetics. It's more just knowing you can't buy like all the cosmetics and you're gonna be stuck mostly on structure decks, which I'm fine with. I'm fine playing structure decks. Just wanted to look at these actually. Could swap it to light, but that's like, it's not necessarily hard to play without spending, it's just more you're limited, which is, you know, annoying, but that's also kind of just Yu-Gi-Oh! In general. Wanting to play the real game with a viable deck is going to cost you like $20-$30, so why wouldn't it cost the same in Master Duel? Like, I can go ahead and want to at least check. I should have some extra Dragon Maid cards. Send off. Is that already in here? It is, so I can add more of it. But to do that, I would have to figure out what would be worth removing. So basically everything is already in here, except I now have a shiny version of one card that I can replace it with. How interesting. And then I could add a second of this card. Otherwise, I don't think there's anything even worth doing. I could throw Ash Blossom in there, but even though Ash Blossom is good, it's not like inherently just good because it exists. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick with Dragon Maid to order for now. I'm trying to learn it. I know it's a decent deck. It's more viable than most of the Blue Eyes decks, so, you know, we'll try it. We'll go first, I guess. I will say, Konami did recently reveal the like frame break cards that are gonna come out later this year, at least the Japanese versions. Which they look fine. I mean, I don't know, I just don't think they look that amazing. Okay, we'll just summon that. They're using Max C. Okay. Activate. Into battle phase, you can return this card to hand. Don't really have anything that's good for that, but I'll go ahead and just do that. And your Max C is wasted. I hope you're happy. I don't like Maxi. I don't know. I want to say now we can pull this back out and yeah, I essentially just wanted to protect it for a turn to that card, for a turn to get Lorpar out. Because Lorpar is pretty strong, and it's a decent wall while they do whatever. Oh, they're playing an archetype I know of. It's like the yummy something. It's yummy star and like something else star. What's the other one? It's like the yummy archetype, which is weird. I also just don't like how they have a star in their name. Makes them a little harder to read fluidly. Okay. There we go. Okay. And they're link or synchro summoning. Don't know why I said link summoning. That was not the animation for a link summon. Okay. Well, we've basically lost this. Or maybe not. Because they're still chaining. We'll see. Seven star, 7 star. Discard. Oh, yeah, they're really not, don't really have much to do except sit here while they continue doing all 10 minutes of their chaining. So I can talk about like the Yu-Gi-Oh anime while they do this. Wow. Can't believe they would just kill my dragon made like that. How rude. Okay, and then they just put it back in my deck for some reason. Are they done? Okay. And yeah, we take a lot of damage because this person's playing meta or a semi-meta deck. Dude, you have no cards in your hand. Why would you even go to main phase 2? Basically nothing you can do there. Wow. A dead draw. How fun. Feels like I'm playing Brick Eyes White Dragon. Please just make this quick. I swear, if they do another like 5 rounds of like summonings, I'm gonna get a little annoyed. Okay. I'm just gonna have to wait slowly. Oh my god. Dude, you've used up like over half of your extra deck. Okay. Well, let's see here. We should put it in face-up defense position, because then they can't destroy it. And we gain life points. Their attack now will fail to go through, and instead they'll destroy it and they'll still win this turn. Because modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Is so fun. Ooh. Level and XP. How fun. Let's try this again. Okay. Let's see if we... So they're using a different thing. Let's see here. Melody, Dragon Carnation. So they're going first. Boop. Now it's time for my ADHD to just bounce off. So I just click whatever. They did literally nothing. Set. We'll go ahead and activate this. Can special summon, which means welcome in. Just playing some light. Wait, why did I do that? I was not thinking. Why does everyone here have max C? Well, I thought I was playing in the low ranks of this. What? Well, they still have nothing on the field, so I don't know what to do here, honestly. I'm still really new to the Dragon Maid deck. You know. Okay. Well, you know, we're here just getting the full Master Duel or full Yu-Gi-Oh experience of as soon as you play anything, it gets destroyed. Can do that, but I need to please just they'll probably kill my token anyways, which is going to be annoying, but it's fine. Either way, I'm just here to have a little fun. After this, I'm probably gonna switch to casual just because I didn't realize that it was so early in the season that everyone who should be higher up is still playing in the low ranks. Because I think the season like just started today. The new season did, I think, but I'm not sure. So, you know, just getting hit with all of the high-level decks as I sit here, unable to do basically anything. Please just don't kill my token. I beg of you. What are we summoning? Oh my god. Okay. Okay. And here we go. Fully just watching them chain effect after effect. Well, anyways, I decided to today reference, I decided to, for this stream, since I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh, reference the Yu-Gi-Oh GX English theme, because I didn't want to use one of like the overdone things of just putting like it's time to like duel or whatever. I think that's kind of lame. Overused, so I went with a reference to Yu-Gi-Oh GX because I just think that's a little more fun and a little less boring. Oh my god. Quick. Yeah, no, my fault. Shouldn't have tried to play it all. Okay. Okay, now we can activate our spell card, and they're probably just gonna destroy it. Because that's what modern Yu-Gi-Oh is. Do I even have an... well, that's light. You're also light. You're also light. Cool, I only have light monsters right now. That's so amazing. I love how modern Yu-Gi-Oh is just a game of other person doing like 10 things because you tried one thing on your turn. There's literally nothing else I can activate. And we lose. Okay, I'm switching down to casual duels because I'm not trying to face the like meta decks as much right now. After I collect my random rewards. Oh my god. 150 gems. Duel. Come on. Duel. Casual match. Let's swap to this. Select. You know, I just want to get some experience with it. Okay. Oh, they're using Sangan or Sangan, however you want to say it. Hey, thanks for watching. I was trying my best for I'll probably be back at Ace Attorney soon. My main goal right now is, while the days I'm not streaming, I'm trying to teach myself pixel art so I can make some work on some projects. I'm going to for now go back and try and finish out basically every game that I have started and not finished yet on stream, except for a couple. Artifacts. Basically should just I have to set it. Dragon Maid downtime isn't really going to be useful to set, so we'll just end turn. Let's see, are the people in casual duels also going to be playing like hyper hyper special summon decks? Oh, they're maybe also playing Dragon Maid. Okay. Dragon Roar. You're light. Pretty sure. Oh, they're Earth. Wait. Nope. We'll set it. I mean, that's about all I can do. Come on. Let's see. It's a goal. There's way more time in casual duels. You know, I'm still a little upset that apparently Yu-Gi-Oh stopped doing original lyrics for the English versions of the anime openings, because apparently starting with Vrains they just got rid of the lyrics in that, which is like so lame to me. We're gonna activate this. Gun Dragon Cataclysm. Okay, I haven't watched all of the newer series. I've actually heard some good things about Vrains, Sevens and Rush Go. It sounds like they're changing how they used to do stuff. 5Ds, I remember hearing some good things about. I haven't watched all of 5Ds though. Honestly, I literally am just 5Ds was the furthest I got chronologically before I started skipping around. I watched the start of Arc 5 and Zexal. They both had like good starts, at least, where I was interested in them, and I would have kept up with them if I hadn't gotten a little burnt out on the series at the time. Okay, Undergrave here. Okay. Yes. Okay. We'll use that. Confirm. Boom. Confirm. And I'll just target something random in the back, which boops them out. And oh wait, yeah, now I have effects in the graveyard I can activate, so we're gonna use its effect. Boom. We'll go ahead and chain. But yeah, I don't know, I've at least seen a bit of the newer series and they seem decent. I will say, I think 5Ds has the best opening of any show. We're gonna set it. We'll activate this effect. And select. I don't know, Hyperdrive is just like a very good opening, even among like some Japanese anime openings. Hyperdrive still hits like near peak for me, in my opinion, of like what an anime opening can be. Hyperdrive just fits the show so perfectly. Who plays Raigeki? Okay. I have nothing to deal with that because no one plays Raigeki anymore. Or, well, like some people do, but it's just not nearly what it used to be. Yeah, we're gonna use this. We're gonna use this one because I can use it to I can use it to then get my other fusion monster onto the field here in a second. There we go. Confirm. Then we'll go into battle phase. Attack. Do a good bit of damage. Down. And then in phase 2. And end my turn. But anyways, I've also been watching some original Dragon Ball recently. That show has a pretty good opening. Bacterian made me actually very disgusted. It's good. I'm just past the ending of the first world tournament or world martial arts tournament. Not really worth. But now we can pull this out. So far it's been good though. Bacterian or Bacterion, however you say his name, actually made me almost throw up, which that's the first time any piece of media has had a character be actively so disgusting that it did that to me. Like, I don't know, something about Krillin's fight with Bacterian literally just like was mentally like scarring to me almost. We'll just set that. Yes, otherwise the only issues I have with it are just the portrayal of the female characters are, there's something, all right. And second of all, I don't know why they keep showing Goku without clothes. I don't know. It was weird the first time. It was weird the second time. It was weird the third time. But they keep doing it. I can't even inflict. piercing damage, not worth it. Dragon Maid tidying. Main phase, set. I don't know. It's good, it's just also a little slower than I would like, because it's like very... I can tell it just was not meant to be like a very action-packed series at first, because it's based on like Journey to the West. So it doesn't really do very much to keep action happening, so it gets a little dry at times. But otherwise, I think it's good. I'm more just kind of trying to get to Dragon Ball Z, because I think I'll probably like Z better, which I think is kind of to be expected. No, that's not really gonna do much for me right this second. Dragon Shrine. That one's... And we'll activate this. Yeah, I don't need to activate that yet, but we can send the one normal monster I have. Then I can send a second card to the graveyard. Bring the damage. Do special. Don't think I have anything that really does much while in the graveyard. Okay. Okay. We'll do that. Face up attack position. But then we can... Then we can activate the effect on this. We'll set it there. Now it would just be that, which is not useful. Oh God. We'll just send that back. Okay. There we go. Otherwise, I'll just go to battle phase and finish this if they don't have any response, which they don't. Whoop. LP reduced to 0. I'm gonna really quick just do, do, do. In your graveyard, except Nurse Dragon made special summon it. I see like the synergy idea, it's just I don't know. Doesn't feels like it takes a bit for this deck to get up and running. It's not like bad, it's just feels like it could be a little better. I'm gonna go second purely just because the extra draw will help this deck out. Okay. Well, they're playing 3 cards over the minimum deck amount, which is a thing you can do. Just don't know why you would. As playing over the minimum requirement is kind of just bad for you. But we'll see. I mean, they have a pretty good monster on the field immediately, but that doesn't mean anything. Okay. Here we go. That just would help them. And well, actually, we'll use this. And then I can just shuffle it back into my deck. I should not have done that. Looks like they're risking disconnecting. Well, we'll end my turn with that. Okay. Why did that? Huh? Why did it get sent there? Okay. Whatever. We'll just keep going. Act activation. I'll tribute you. Confirm. Confirm. They can't use its effect to bring it back now. You already used that effect. It shouldn't have gone through again. Or I guess just, yeah, it does. For no reason. I guess I should have waited to take it out, but I swear they used it once and then it let them use it again. Okay. End phase. Let's see how this goes. Okay. What are they doing? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's gonna... We'll just activate this. See if there's anything I can't do. Yeah. We'll just send both there. And that's all I can do. Ugh. I'll keep going for now. Well, it's gonna probably just surrender, but I'll wait it out as long as they don't purposely try and drag this out. Who knows, maybe I'll get something that actually helps me this turn. Hello? Oh my god. Your connection keeps going out. And they disconnected, I believe. Wow. What a waste of my time. You know what? We're heading back to ranked because at least in ranked I don't have to deal with that garbage. I'd rather play ranked than deal with whatever that. Played 2 casual matches. Both were absolute garbage. Impressive how Yu-Gi-Oh players have this ability to not really worth it. We're just gonna throw that on the field. They'll get a chance to react. Except I can't. You know what? Sure. Confirm. Okay. And then we'll just end. Let's see what they do. Uli, the dual Makanko. What the heck? Okay, they're playing an archetype I don't know much about. But that's fine. Okay. Gonna be honest, this art on the card reminds me of the one the like Freeren's the one elf from Freeren, not Freeren, but the one who was like the master for Flamma, I think is her name. I don't know. Why are they Why are they buffing my monster though? That's weird. Don't like that. That's why they want to buff your attack up to 4K because they make you take the damage. Well, that's a duel I have played. Let's see here. Blue Eyes Max. It's decent. Heroes Union. Do you have anything interesting or good in here? Trinity, Sunrise. I don't know. That's just interesting. Never seen that before. Guess it's a good strategy, probably. Works. Heroes are cool, but the problem with hero monsters is even if you play it, modern heroes kind of are just, unfortunately, just not good. Even with every time they try and make them better, they're still just not good. Chaos form and chaos form, but there's only one chaos form. I don't know. I'd try it, or I could just, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna stick with my Dragon Maids actually, because Blue Eyes is a fine deck. It's just I don't really want to be messing with the higher level monsters of Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes just gets so hard to play if you like even just get like one bad hand. Okay. Come on. I do like how the Dragon Maids at least have like two different forms for each one. They're like human form and then like dragon form. That's interesting. Okay. Okay, we'll play this. Select. They're the only two I can face up attack position. Now they're both in my graveyard. Could use it to get a second. Need to think about it for a second. I don't think that's actually that great of an idea. Oh god, I'm thinking of Yeah, we'll activate this. Select this. Face up attack position. And then I could make the link monster, but it's pretty meh unless I'm using it to chain stuff, which I'm not. Which means we're going into battle phase. We're attacking for the excess damage and boom. Oh wait, I should have gone into main phase 2 because then I could have played the spell card to... Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. No, we'll keep it. Oh my god, they just surrendered. Okay. Wow, rank up. Gym 100. Oh my god, 4 more pack. 4 more legacy packs. Whatever could I want more than that? Cool, I got some extra deck slots. I don't know, that just seems really useless. Shop. Let's see here. I mean, could choose any one of these. Open 10 of. Oh, those who serve raw. That sounds like a real amazing pack. The ones who serve raw. Literally, the Winged Dragon of Ra is like one of the worst cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Featured cards are... Ugh. Okay. That's just featured, but... Okay, so it's literally like every card in existence. Cool. I don't know. I feel like that's just not that good. Here, we'll open my legacy packs first. Come on. Oh my god. Can we please? Susa or whatever. Come on. Dark Eyes Illusionist. Wow, that's a card of all time. Wow. Real good. Yeah. You know what? Whatever. I'll spend... retry. Okay. Well, now we get full 5-card packs. Or wait, no, not 5-card. 3, 6, 8 card. And 4 of each pack are guaranteed to be featured cards. Oh my god, another Pendulum card. That's also rank 1. And Also completely useless until I get a different pendulum that is actually not basic, just level 1. But either way, opening all 10 of these should get me enough cards to readjust that Dragon Maid deck to be a little more consistent, to be way less reliant on whatever I pull for my hand. Oh, there's an ultra rare, I believe. Yep. Lady's Dragon Maid. Wow. They give you such a fancy animation. Okay, I think this is the last, like, good pack I have. Oh, really quick. So this card right here, Manga Ryuran, this is a toon card. I still hate this card because it is the only toon card that is named manga instead of toon, and I don't know why. Genuinely, Ryuran can get out of my get out of existence because I'm so sick of its existence. Oh my god, I found new packs. Yeah, they're really trying to get me to spend money on this game. The reason I don't is, if I remember right, so we skip all of the stuff that's just there to get you to pay extra. It's $22 per set of 10 packs. That's a ripoff. That's just... I'm sorry, that's just a bad exchange rate. Real bad exchange rate on that. Oh my god, Blackluster Soldier. Yeah, it, like, it's just the, oh my god, theme though. Oh my god. Is this not even, it's not even alphabetical order. Why? So these are all of the archetypes they're considering adding. So that's cool. Which theme from solo modes? Or, yeah. Blah blah blah. They're adding more stuff to get you to play the game more. Let's just go. I have played a bit of Duel Links. It's fine. I could if I really wanted to, I could probably sign back into my Duel Links account. I just don't want to because the last time I played, I just remember it not being like, it's fun. The last time I played with like a tiny bit of a little bit of stuff. I was playing Neospacians. That's what it was. And it was really bad. Okay, so you can generate cards if you have them. I don't know. I had paid like a little bit of money to this card cannot be generated. Okay. It was just like, I don't know. It wasn't a bad game. It's just I really wanted Neospacians to be better. It's not bad. Build new deck. We'll take that out. Keep that. That can stay. That can stay. That can stay. That can stay. That's going. That can stay. Card is activated. You can. That can go. That can stay. That stays. That stays. That stays. That stays. We'll cut that. We'll cut that. Basically, I'm just cutting everything that's not in the main archetype, just to Paladin of Felgrind. Felgrand. Honestly, don't really have an issue with Duel Links. I just wish some of the more obscure stuff was a little more viable. So we'll leave it just with that. We'll see what Otto does. Okay. Did it? Cancel. How many cards did it try putting in here that I don't own? Like, too many. Why? Well, I can't. Don't need half of this. Okay, let's... So it seems to have mostly rebalanced it pretty well. The only issue is it added cards I don't own into it, which is a like actually annoying thing. Like you would think it just wouldn't do that, but can I even set it to no unowned cards? Okay. So I can do that. I'm gonna drop the multiples of cards really quick, just so it will do its thing and decide if multiples are good. Please, actually. Hey. 2 normal monsters. There are not 2 normal monsters in this deck. So I'm gonna cut you. Is there even a tuner in this deck? Effect, warrior effect, 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 effect. Yeah, there's not a single tuner in here. What was the point of adding 2 cards I couldn't even summon? What? Why is the auto deck building so meh? Well, this looks a lot more balanced than the structure deck is, so that's good at least. Blue Eyes White Dragon plus Dragon Monster. Well, I can't summon you. Just doing the final check. I also can't summon you. I can summon that, so that's a good add. Return. It is in the extra monster zone. Quick effect, you contribute 1 monster from your hand or field. Return some card on the field to the hand. This card is distributed. Special summon 1 dragon monster from your hand or deck. Okay. Just cleaning a little bit. Yeah, this looks much better than it was before. Now it's a lot more evened out and should be a lot easier to play. We'll do one more online duel and then I'm just gonna do some solo duels probably, because online duels are very hit or miss apparently on quality. Going second. Honestly, the drawing really helps this deck with how little actual tutoring I can do to like get cards into my hand. Feels way, my hand already feels way more playable than previous hands did. Yeah, but this already looks way easier to play. From okay. Well, here we go. Main phase. Okay. Ooh. Face up defense position. Get one dragon card in your graveyard except. Okay. If the battle phase you do this. I don't think that's actually useful. I can special summon that if I really want to. We'll set this special summon, confirm, face up attack position. They just have an Ash Blossom, so during activate effect, we're gonna pull her out and we'll set this, go to battle phase, attack, and attack. In turn, there isn't really anything else I want to do. Okay, let's see what they do. But yeah, otherwise, just in between my normal streams for now, just gonna be doing a little bit of work on something. Not gonna say exactly what just yet. Just until I've at least done a little bit more work on it and it might be a little more finalized. Don't think I have anything that actually benefits from being in the graveyard, so it's just gonna be a relatively good monster like that. And then we'll just go to battle phase. Yep, we'll activate that. Pull out. And and we win. And we go up again. More gems. Wow. Okay. Apparently I completed a mission. Secret. Win a duel without normal summon / set. Okay. Cool. Okay. Close. Oh, thanks for the raid. Welcome in. Just at this point I'm don't know what I'm gonna do. I was thinking about doing some solo duels, but guess we'll just go. We'll just keep playing some online. Hey, welcome in. Thanks so much for the raid. A little tired, but like, thanks for the raid though. Thanks so much. Very much appreciated. Trying to think of something better to say as I just kind of awkwardly sit here. Yeah, definitely good to help out some other creators. Like, thanks for again, just kind of thanks. I bad with words, me. Okay, and they're playing a Galaxy Eyes deck. Okay, this is gonna take a second. I don't know, I'm really bad with words. Yeah, thanks for at least stopping by though. I am just playing Yu-Gi-Oh! As I watch others spend 5 minutes chaining cards, cause you know, Yu-Gi-Oh! is Yu-Gi-Oh! Man. I'm just okay. I'm trying to talk while also trying to think, and it's so bad. Yeah, so I will want to start with that. Probably. Well, anyways, just going through playing, gonna play this game, and honestly just will say with playing this I am a little don't have, they have the same stats. We're gonna summon. Yes. We'll use that one. Then we'll activate this. Confirm. I should have done that in defense mode. Why did I do attack mode? Well, anyways, we should do this. Special summon one dragon. Okay. Well, we'll play that. I have literally nothing I can do, but well, I could have done something else that would have been a little more effective. God. Now that's not gonna do anything for me. Time to lock in. Just okay, keep playing this, as I'm just it's not, even if I had flipped it up, it's not gonna do anything for me right away, unfortunately. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, I guess they're just gonna keep chaining effects until well, and just finish it. Oh my god. Yeah, makes sense. That person was kind of stacked. Looks like they play this game a lot. Limited time off, or yeah. Oh, wait. Is that a deck? It is. Yo, wait, that's actually probably a decent deck. Nice. Daily ritual synchro. See, summon a monster. That's yeah, I'm not surprised it's not like amazing. I just figured it would probably be at least decent, which is probably true. Right now I'm just using an auto-generated dragon-made deck because I'm too tired to actually go through and do everything. So I'm thinking, since it's still early in the new season, it might just play a couple story battles, because there's still so many high level players in the early levels because of like the reset. None of these actually look interesting. You know what? Fine, I'll just do this. Whatever. And I am not going through a full scenario in practice. That is way too much work. Who do they think I am? I'm not gonna I mean, I'm not really new to Yu-Gi-Oh! It's just I'm a very casual player. I've watched the anime before. I know some basics of what cards are good and what cards aren't. I know like the new Molcharmy cards are pretty good. Ash Blossom, I believe, is still really good. I think Dimension Shifter is probably still banned, I presume. I mean, last I heard it was. I just not the most experienced with like higher level plays, or with higher level decks, and I don't really have that because anything that's that good at the moment, because I'm just playing for fun. I should do defense position, just don't take the damage. So not like new to Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like a full-on like don't know anything about it, but just new to like playing online a bit. Little bit. At the end of yeah, so those just chain each other back and forth. The start of the yeah, so I can. Okay, thanks. Really needed a. What? There's literally nothing in here I could summon. I don't think. Oh, I could. From your field and graveyard. So I could summon that. Not gonna be really worth it. We'll set this, go to battle phase. I'm gonna activate this effect. It'll go back to my hand. I'll pull this out, face up, back position. Then I can go ahead and attack. Come on. Okay, we go into main phase 2. I guess I should have activated that. We'll go ahead and set this and select. We'll get rid of them and then put it up on the field. We can now bring I think she is the one I have the most of in my deck, so I'll pull her out. And then we can send one of those there, then activate this. And end my turn. Honestly, that's fair. I feel like a lot of people end up trapped in the hole of Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, the 2 cards from the field, destroy them. I kind of want to do that. Yeah, that sounds like an interesting thing. What? I feel like that could have a lot of various meanings of what that is. Okay. There's nothing else on my side to chain, so unless they have something else, should start resolving. But I can go ahead and pull this out. I mean, you technically can buy packs in the game. Yeah, Duel Links is the actual, like, true gacha version of this game, except there's less spaces. It's more of a gacha game, and it lets you pay more money for packs and structure decks. Last time I played it, I had like a Neospatian deck that I tried out. Turns out, even in Duel Links, Neospatians are pretty garbage. Is that all? Okay, so I get that's like a Ouija, or like, I assume that's supposed to be like you kind of would have to find a community of people who are willing to bet on this game. Is that the board from like Final Board or whatever? I can't remember its name. Come on. Yeah, well, let's see how. I can throw it into defense position if I wanted to, but that's not going to do much for me. Honestly, I'll just go to battle phase, do the bit of what I can before I'm inevitably probably gonna lose this, because I don't think I can win this, because that would require me being able to pull multiple cards out of their graveyard, which I just can't do. Yeah, that's not gonna do anything for me. I mean, I could have 2 of those active, but don't think that's gonna help me. Okay, favorite deck is... okay, so at the moment, don't really... my favorite deck as far as stuff I've actually played before is basically only gonna be Blue Eyes, White Dragon. I do like this Dragon Maid deck though a lot from what I've played of it so far. Otherwise, I haven't played much else besides a bit of Heroes. Dark Magician. I have the Shadow Structure deck and the collection of cards I have, but I've not really messed with it. So until I connect like my Yu-Gi-Oh or create like a Yu-Gi-Oh account or whatever and try and figure out if I can try and link that stuff, that's not much. Though I will say one of the few archetypes that I've seen that look interesting to me is like the Ice Jades. They look cool. If I had to choose like an archetype that I like, a true like, my favorite deck is kind of hard and for me to answer, but I would say since I've been playing Dragon Maids, I like Dragon Maids a lot more than I like Blue Eyes, because Blue Eyes is a headache to play. So so Dragon Maids would probably technically count as it, but if like you want to know like my favorite archetype or anything like that, that's a little more complicated. For me to easily answer. Is that a blue? Honestly, I kind of like it anytime I hear anyone say like any like weird or like slightly more obscure deck type. Like I know ritual summoning is not an optimal strategy in like modern Yu-Gi-Oh. Like you can do it, but it's often considered like just to have minimal support. But I support the love of anything that's not like, they're not, ritual beasts are not ritual monsters. Okay, you know what, that's actually, that makes more sense than them being ritual monsters. Okay, so a different mechanic that Konami has basically left like zero support for. Yeah, I know fusion monsters are finally getting back to being better than they used to be, but from what I've heard, they're still not like that good. Oh, they don't use poly. That's interesting. Though I feel like a lot of fusion decks have stopped using polymerization anymore. Though I say that, but the only ones I can name off the top of my head are Dragon Maids and Heroes. which is not a long list. So, you know, maybe actually it's rarer than I think. Well, actually, Neos. Oh, you banish the monsters you control to special summon. So they don't even use like a polymerization substitute like spell. They straight just use something completely different. That's really interesting. We'll throw this down. That is very interesting. Oh my god. Waiting for them to choose if they want to chain. But yeah, honestly, they sound interesting. It's not useful. I'm gonna try and disable that. Okay. I feel like pretty cheap for Yu-Gi-Oh terms is saying a lot more than pretty cheap for most other games, because I feel like most Yu-Gi-Oh cards don't get that expensive. Like, at least comparatively to games like Pokemon, where a meta deck has like multiple $50+ cards in it. Ooh, for Master Duel. Well, Master Duel is expensive if you want to play anything. Yeah. In total, ultra rares, 7 total ultra rares is. That's yeah, that's a good bit of ultra rares. Though I don't know how exactly pull rates and everything work, but that's a decent bit. I know I know with the newest like IRL set that'll come out this year, they're introducing a new rarity of like Grandmaster rares, and they're making serialized cards. So Master Duel is gonna get stuff like that probably within a year or two. Yeah, in paper, like every card is cheap. Like one of the most meta cards right now of like the Molcharmy, of one of the Molcharmies on like TCG Player, I think goes for like $6, which is like not even that bad for a meta card. Ooh. Like $10, that's so cheap. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, Molcharmy Fualos is officially in paper. Ooh, yeah. Makes sense. And yeah, makes sense. I feel like Master Duel, I like Master Duel, but I feel like this game would be a lot nicer if you could more easily if you could like more easily just make a deck that is like just whatever cards you wanted and weren't having to like full on go. Yeah, that's fair. It's just that's fair. It would be nice if there was an officially supported way to easily make interesting decks. We'll go ahead and activate this. I can stall a tiny bit. Well, never mind. We'll burn that and try breaking. Yep, we broke their defense. But there's almost no chance that's going to last. So we'll see how this goes. Okay. And done. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of weird stuff in Yu-Gi-Oh! Though. I feel like there's a lot of interesting decks. I feel like like how Konami's at least trying to make a lot of older archetypes usable again. It's nice that they're trying to do that instead of just letting them all die, which they could do. Instead, they actually try and help, like the Blue Eyes archetype. I think they're printing more Dark Magician support soon. They're bringing support for the Tamias cards back. That's interesting. Waking the Dragons is a season of the anime that exists. Discard one card, then target one. Your hand. Yeah, I should probably just. Probably just that. Can I not? No, I cannot use either of those, so we'll set this. Need to discard one of those two, so I can use that to get them out. I don't remember the name of this little guy. It's like Mogu or something weird. Moki Square Moogle. Yeah, it's Moki. That's out. Moki, yeah, that. All I remember is there was one episode of like Yu-Gi-Oh! GX focused around them. Honestly, that's all I remember them for. They were a good deck in the show, which means absolutely nothing for the actual game, because half the good decks in the show immediately got power crept by literally whatever gets released. Oh, I guess that's supposed to be blue, but it looks purple. I don't know. Weird. Maybe I'm just colorblind. I'm literally just getting distracted while I let them do their entire combo. Wow. Didn't realize that they gave Cyber Dragons enough support to actually make them decent. Didn't realize Cyber Dragons could combo now. And I lost to Cyber Dragons. I can't even be mad. Cyber Dragons are fair enough. Fair enough. I concede that they won. Oh, that's a person. I don't know all of the monsters by looks. She looks interesting. All right. A kitchen dragon maid. I think this is like the first duel I've actually pulled her. I don't really use Discord much, but at the moment I don't have any plans to look into collabing because there's one thing I'm working on in the background that I need to finish first. But oh, circle math mech. Yeah, but just am a little currently trying to tied with some stuff I'm working on. Want to finish some stuff. Okay. Are they done? But yeah, thanks for watching. Okay. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Good meeting you too. Oh god. I forgot they started adding random symbols into Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I'm sure there's a reason, but feels random to me. I will say I do very much like the fact that my dragons are strong enough where I can actually pretty easily outclass most lower power monsters. Oh my god. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh experience of just watch your opponent do stuff for like 3 minutes. If I could get this out, I could make a card able to beat anything, but that's just unrealistic. Turn 1 for me, probably. Because you kind of need the base cards to get these out. I just don't have the human version of her. Okay. How many things in your extra deck are you gonna go through? Oh my god, this is... Gross. Dark Infant, okay. Oh my god. I'm... ADHD is going off as I just wait for them to finish their stuff. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. They've successfully summoned another card. Okay. You can target one monster your opponent controls or in their graveyard banish it. If you do this, Kraken defense equal to no level / rank times 100. It's gonna be back in my hand here in a second. Okay. Not worth using it on that. Okay. Battle phase. We're gonna activate this. Cancel. Face up attack position. Well, I guess I could have summoned them and put them up to like a 4K, but that wouldn't have done much else. Kind of discredits all of the work they did when I just kind of walk in Dragon Maid. My big monster onto the field and then proceed to not even do much. I could have used the Lorpar ability. I just, since it'll go back into since I don't know that Tinkek will stay on the field necessarily, it's just not good. There's a good chance it ends up going back in my hand at some point. Like, this entire deck is focused around like taking cards out of your hand and then just swapping them around. Okay. Well, they brought their stuff back out, but let's see what they're gonna do with it. Yeah, but anyways, just more sitting here and waiting. You know, I will say, while I'm waiting, the newest Yu-Gi-Oh animes, Sevens and Rush Go, that are based on Rush duels or Speed duels and the TCG, sound to actually not sounds like they don't actually make the female characters useless in a Yu-Gi-Oh show, which is like good, but also the fact that that's a low bar to me is kind of bad. Yeah, so even if I had done that, it wouldn't have been protected. Okay. It would have saved me some life points, but it's fine. Yeah, it has to be a dragon made though, which is the issue. Okay. So I actually own Legacy of the Duelist on Switch, and I've played a good bit of it. I will say two things. One, those games are really good at recreating the feel of the anime, but that comes with the drawback of they have one major weak spot in the fact that they play really slow, unfortunately. Okay. Though I think they're good to a degree, though some of them are just like very, very hard for no reason. Cool. I guess we'll just do that. I mean, the issue isn't even that they're slow, it's just that they get kind of hard to work through at some points. I can buy myself a turn with this, but they are kind of, they do have a weird difficulty curve, I will say. And they can just get really difficult at points, and I don't mean that they're like some super hard game, it's just they really have some weird difficulty stuff that happens because of the fact that they're trying to recreate anime duels, which are scripted, and they don't script the fight in the game, so you end up with this weird thing where they feel very hard sometimes. And voila, we have successfully summoned Five-Headed Dragon. Like, some of the older Yu-Gi-Oh games are considered like insanely hard. So I don't know. I think it just depends how you play them. Like, Legacy of the Duelist is only hard if you want to play with like the story decks. If you want to play a custom built deck, it's not going to be hard, except for the one battle in like Battle City where you're facing the Exodia guy who can literally first turn just play Pot of Greed as his first card and immediately hit Exodia and win. I mean, that can be a difficult thing, but it all just depends. It all just depends. I just think a lot of the Yu-Gi-Oh single player games are stuck in this weird middle position where a lot of them either are really good at recreating what they want to recreate, or they're really easy to try and get through, or they're not like super difficult to try and get through, and there's almost like no middle ground, it seems, because most of like the good recreation games are also games that are pretty hard to, can have like pretty big difficulty spikes. But it also just depends on players, so a lot of it is just like super situational. So I don't know, I don't think it's really hard to like properly say much about them, because you end up with these like weird middle grounds. Well, we're losing this. No way we end up winning. There's also like the old Capsule Monster games, which I've heard are good from some people. Some people say they're garbage. Otherwise, the main thing is just they're a little hit or miss at times. And I will say though, I do find it disappointing that Capsule Monsters has had a physical release. Like they had physical Capsule Monsters that they released, and like they're basically lost to time now. That's a little disappointing. Same with Dungeon Dice Monsters. There were some like releases of it, but like the US releases or international releases were really bad. The Japanese ones were really good because they had like these magnetic, like proper plastic dice. So that's cool. Otherwise, okay, I'm gonna say right now, Capsule Monsters did not need more episodes in the anime. It already had like 2 whole arcs dedicated to it. It got like 2 filler arcs. No one wanted more Capsule Monsters. It would have helped if the arcs in the anime were good, is what would have helped. The Duke Devlin arc was good though, and it got some focus, but it was just like, the issue is with them, with like Dungeon Dice Monsters, is it's a concept taken from the manga, which in the manga it didn't get much time because that was still back when the manga was not meant to be fully focused on a card game. It was meant to jump between games. And it did that, so Dungeon Dice Monsters got minimal focus, so they had minimal material to make into real episodes, but they could have done more, obviously. I mean, Capsule Monsters was also originated from the manga, and they made more out of it. It's just they chose not to with Dungeon Dice Monsters, which is stupid because Dungeon Dice Monsters was the better of the two concepts by a lot. But also, Capsule Monsters is a good concept. It's just the execution of its arc in the anime was awful. Same with Waking the Dragons, aka the Seal of Orichalcos arc. That arc actually is garbage. I did not like it. I don't know. I just couldn't get over the fact that the ending to like, it's like a 50 episode arc. It's long. And the ending to it ends with Yugi going, "My monster has infinity +1 attack," to the main villain whose monster has infinity attack. I'm sorry, that still peeves me off. Like, genuinely though, Capsule Monsters could have been a cool arc. Could have been a really good arc if they had actually made it decent, but they didn't. I don't know. Yu-Gi-Oh! Has this really weird history. Cool, you like did a whole extra 100 damage. I don't get what the point of that was. Well, not what I wanted. I can set it and it'll be fine. We'll do that. Genuinely though, neither of them would have ever sold. Capsule Monsters and Dungeon Dice Monsters could have never sold as well as the main card game though, which is the issue, because the main card game was just way more popular. That's just kind of how it goes. It was more mass marketable. At best, they'll tie using that. Well, and they're doing more summoning. Okay. I will say, I will stand by the fact that the best alternative duel type ever shown off in the anime, though, is the speed duel, or not speed duels, card games on motorcycle duels from 5Ds. I know that's not what they're called. They're like, they have a name. They're like race duels or something. I don't remember their actual name. I just remember the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged card games on motorcycles. Card games on motorcycles. Why are they doing all this work to get like a very slightly stronger monster that still will not? Cool. Doesn't really matter. They're gonna win this turn no matter what I do. Really? Oh my god. Okay. 2, 3. There we go. I don't know what they're doing or why they're stalling. Okay. Come on. Okay. Here. Oh, wait. Okay. My bad. So I'm assuming the noise you're talking about, I'm not gonna do it again, was me tapping a couple cards I have on my desk against my desk. My brain just was like stimulation time and did that, and it like it's a wood desk. So I didn't even think that would transfer through. Yeah, because I can't enter battle phase. I should just do this end turn. I actually should have gone second because my deck works better when I have a battle phase. Oh my god, it's Slifer the Sky Dragon. Oh wait. That's funny, you can click on it and lightning hits it. It's Slifer the executive producer. Um, oh my god. They're trying to like win turn 1. Which they're gonna do because I didn't know how those worked. Oh well. Oh my god. It's better than casual was. Honestly, casual was worse. Which is impressive. Because casual was so annoying to even try and play like 2 games of that I refuse to go back there. Like, God. At least here. Casual was literally watching someone stare at the board for like 10 minutes while they did nothing. It was so bad. So bad. Okay, we're facing a Blue Eyes deck. Defense. Okay. Well. Literally doing either of those just hurts me. Don't you love it when you brick on your hand? That sounds weird. That sounds weird. That sounded weird. I did not realize how that sounded till I said it. I just... Oh my god. It's so bad. It's... that. We're just gonna act like that never happened. Okay, this dude is... Didn't realize we were... Just... I... Okay. Actually, never mind. There's literally no point in continuing this. I literally lose. Brick Eyes White Dragon, more like I don't have a pun for dragon maids. Okay, let's see. Honestly, I'm just glad that I've stopped getting paired up against so many, like Asian and Japanese players who take this game way more seriously than I ever will. Millennium Ankh. Perfect. Okay, that's they're playing an Exodia deck, which is interesting. Yeah, I needed to burn their ability to use that either way. One of you has to do something in the graveyard. Okay. I don't know. I don't think I have really anything that does much. While in the graveyard. Well, I literally... Let's see how this goes. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Gotta love Exodia players. Didn't know anyone actually played Exodia. Still. Noobzer 00. Can I? Okay, this'll work. If I can get rid of one of these. God, my deck is like over half. Okay. Well. We'll summon this. We'll just go to battle phase. Not yet. Well, I should actually save that. I mean, even if I add it, it's not going to do piercing damage, so it doesn't matter. Main phase 2. I'll give them their card back. No. Still don't want to use it. Activate effect. Select. Now. Here we go. Board is set up good for me. Okay. No, we're not gonna just use this willy-nilly. Okay, come on. Okay, I guess we're just waiting. For no reason. Okay. It's not attacking a face-up defense position monster. What was the point of that? Besides putting themselves in range to be OTK'd this next turn. Oh my god. I think they just rage quit. I think they rage quit. Okay, interesting. Hey, I got a Milus Radiant. Cool. Well, just gonna feel like that was barely a win. Is that a cool? I can have a Honda Civic as my mate. I don't know. What's the point of that? Mate, stop. I just wanna... Fires, yeah, space-time vortex, etc. I'll go ahead and take my last 4 old packs. Okay, come on. Why do I only pull, like, level 1 pendulums? Like, I feel like it's almost intentional at this point. Okay, well, otherwise I just wanted to recheck what there was mate-wise. Could switch to like the most hated card in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! Ash Blossom for my mate. Yeah, literally they do nothing. But hey, I could use Ash Blossom. Wait, isn't there also like an Ash Blossom or like I feel like there's probably no, there's nothing there. Mate's base. Limiter removal. Don't know why you would choose limiter removal. Oh my god, I hate how much you have to scroll through these. The other protector I own is Yubel. Yubel. Profiles. Just scrolling through at this point because I'm bored. Yeah, there's wallpapers. Don't I own like one of these? No, I do not. Could buy a wallpaper or a special card case or Pot of Greed or Winged Karibo. Coins. What even is this? Ominous Impulse. Is there anything in... That's kind of cute. What is a wall? They're cute. Maybe I'll buy that eventually. I'm very tempted to... If I had any, if I had enough, I could switch to Laundry Dragon Maid. Or I don't know. I'm gonna wrap up for now. Just because I think 4 hours of duels is a lot. So hope you enjoyed. Be back Friday. Have a good rest of your day/night. Thanks for watching. Just have a great rest of your day/night. Thanks again for watching. Bye.